because we understand the relationship and responsibility we have to each other. And that is the glue that keeps this country together. So it's not just more nutritious food, and it's not just jobs, and it's not just creating multiple opportunities. It is really about supporting a concept of community. And in this time, in this age, at this point in time in our country when there's so much difficulty and so many challenges, the concept of community becomes more important. I probably had this explained the best that I've ever heard it explained in a church, where a priest in Dubuque, Iowa came out one day and decided to explain to children the sermon he was about to give and the gospel he was about to read, and he was going to read the gospel, the story of the loaves and fishes. And so he read the story, and no matter what faith tradition you come from, it's a powerful story. The notion that Jesus goes out and he sees the hungry masses and he says to his disciples, feed the people. The disciples are a little skeptical of this. They got 5 loaves of bread and a couple of fish. 5,000 people. How are we going to feed all these people? He said, have faith, just pass the baskets, feed the people. They pass the baskets, and sure enough, everybody gets fed. Bring the baskets back, and they actually end up with more food than they started with. Now, the priest explained it this way. He said, what Jesus did in that story is he removed the fear of sharing. The fear of sharing. I think that's what community does. And in tough times, we have a tendency to look inward. A tendency to sort of focus on just hanging on to what we got. We really need to remove that fear. We need to understand that when we share, when we reach out and help the other guy, we end up being richer and better for it. And so your work, is an extension of that value system. That's why it's important, in my view. That's why it's important for your USDA to be engaged and involved in this. A lot of people don't know much about USDA. They think it's just about farmers and agriculture and production agriculture, but it's much, much more than that. It is a department focused on building and strengthening community in a very important part of America. And so I appreciate the opportunity to be here this morning to visit with you about this, to encourage you to look at all the programs that are now focused on building that link between local production and local consumption, supporting local farmers, both the small farmers and large farmers, farmers of all kinds, organic farmers. We want to encourage all of this. All parts of agriculture are important to us at USDA. We want to make sure you understand you've got a full partner at the USDA. We are in every way, every day USDA, and hopefully today you'll learn more about our Know Your Farmer, Know Your Food efforts. So thank you all very much.